Hey, Stephanie. Happy winter solstice. So, blessings on this winter solstice, everybody. Thanks for joining in. And I just wanted to share a little sound love and just to share a little reflection for our winter solstice, for the turning of the wheel yet again. So, if you're in a space where you can begin to close the eyes down, just allowing the eyes to softly shut down. And if you're not in a space where you can do that, then you can just simply follow the sound. You don't have to close the eyes. You can just allow it to help you drop a little deeper into whatever it is that you're doing. And so just beginning to drop into that space of the breath. Just allowing the breath to move in and out, whether it's through the nose and out through the mouth, or whether it's in and out through the nose. No real agenda with it, just beginning to drop your awareness into it. And as we settle into this day where the seasons are changing, the sun is being reborn, and it's a moment, even though it's the longest night of the year, the shortest day, it's a moment in time where the sun is reborn. Our days will begin to become longer as the sun makes its journey. So it's called the solar birthday. Some say it's the sun god's birthday. And so people all over the world are celebrating. And it's a celebration of the darkness and the light, that they always go together. They're dancing this beautiful dance of life always. And one is not better than the other or different or anything. They just are what they are. They're both beautiful and powerful, and they're both teachers in their own right. And so just taking a moment with your eyes closed and just begin to reflect on this past year, thinking of this winter solstice like the last big exhale of the year before we start fresh, before we start new. And so just taking that moment to reflect on where you were this time last year, reflecting your emotional state, your relationships, your career, your friendships, and just reflecting on where you've been and where you've come from, the light and dark of it all that you've released, all that you've created. Because in order to create, we have to destroy. Something has to go in order to create. So just honoring that natural cycle. And then we'll do a breath work that's really beautiful for balancing the sun and the moon, the light and the dark, and all the chakras, Nadi Shodhana. And it's also called alternate nostril breathing. So a really great, powerful breath to do on this day of the winter solstice. And so you can just bring your your right thumb to your right nostril. Your index finger and your middle finger will just rest on the third eye point between the eyebrows. Thumb to the right nostril, and then your ring finger is going to open and close the left nostril. And your thumb has got the right nostril. And just inhaling through the left nostril. And then closing off the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. And inhaling through the right. And exhaling through the left. And then inhaling again through the left. And exhaling through the right. And again, inhaling through the right. And exhaling through the left. And inhaling through the left. And last time, exhaling through the right. And inhaling through the right. And last time, exhaling through the left. And then just allowing the hand to drop down and allowing your breath to return to normal. Allowing the inhale through the nose and the exhale through the nose. Just allowing it to return to its normal rhythm. And it's just a great breath for balancing the yin and yang qualities, the feminine, the masculine, the moon and the sun. And deeply cleansing for the nadis, which are like the rivers of energy through our bodies. And just settling into that space. And just reflecting on not only where you've been this year, but what you want next year to look like. So we're taking that last big exhale of the year, preparing for that next inhalation in the new year, as the days will begin to grow longer. And it's a beautiful lesson that even in the dark of winter, that there's still light and warmth. They go together, they balance each other, and beginning this process of turning inward to dust off these internal shelves and corners inside of us is a powerful way to begin to create the future that you want. Because we begin to dust off the old, clear out the old, so that we make room for the new. And so just with that intention, taking a few last breaths together. Just reflecting on what you want your new year to look like, and planting those seeds in that fertile soil. And then as the sun begins its journey and the days become longer, knowing that those seeds will be planted, they'll be nurtured by your own intentions, nurtured by the warmth of the sun. Just taking even a few moments every day just to turn inward is a beautiful way just to begin to shift those patterns. Whatever those patterns may be, whether they're thought patterns, relationship patterns, whatever it is. Just turning to that inward space is one of the best ways to begin to shift and clean out what's not working for you anymore. And taking one last inhale and exhale. And many blessings to you on this winter solstice, the birthday of the sun. Mwah! Much love to you. Sat Nam and peace, guys.